So hello, I'm here with Omar on Sorudo camp. Today is day 4 and Omar is one of the instructors who trained Sorudo for a longer time than the others. You started Sorudo, if I am not wrong, 10 years ago?
Yes, 10 years.
So today we are here to speak more about your experiences from your work, about your experiences with Sorudo and about our plans with Mexico. So Omar, tell us something about yourself.
Well, I have been in security. I work in security, and I think Sorudo is the best system that I know. I've trained Krav Maga, like self-defense, and many other things. Like I'm pretty sure you already tried. And Sorudo is the most realistic thing in training, because there is not only how to escape with a knife like this or like this, but like with psychological pressure, like all the time, like hitting and stabbing and pushing. So it's not that you do a pretty technique, because sometimes you can't. Here with Sorudo is more than very realistic, with many scenarios, and you have to resolve them with a lot of pressure, with some basic techniques that are very nice and easy to learn once you're in the practicing, that you really are into it. Otherwise it would not work. So this is the best system that I know.
Yeah, and this may sound a little bit like you prepared this to say, but you really mean it, because from Mexico you have many experiences from like real situation. Yes. Can you speak about some of them?
To some, yes, of course.
Pick some example.
Yeah, fuck. There are the criminality in Mexico is not like. One of the things that I'm very happy with Sorudo is because if there is a knife or something. No, okay. Well, there is these things that, for example, you put me the knife here,
yeah,
and
sure.
then I say like, okay, and then I twist the hand. This is not Sorudo technique. So, and then I do this and do this and this. And I say, no, well, in Mexico it doesn't work like pretty like that. They go like really bad. And sometimes the instructors of other techniques, they go like, no, don't think about it. This is the real thing. So here you can ask everything about the situation in your country, the situation of your SÍTÍ, maybe your conditions of life, your conditions on work, and how to apply them. It's not like you need to learn some boring technique that maybe they were like meant to teach you. Here is really ask questions, and for my line of work of security, it's being clear every day with the pistol, with a knife, with the baton. Like everything has been really great. They answer all my questions.
What was your first experience with Sorudo? How did you find out about us? How do you find Sorudo?
Well, I was invited in Mexico to take the course like 10 years ago, and no offense, but the Sorudo before 10 years ago, it's good, it's very good, it was good. But now it's like all the camp that I took like 10 years ago, and now in 2 days or a day and a half maybe, it's like the same, with very great techniques and very easy to apply.
Okay, perfect.
Wait, sorry, you mentioned something about my experiences or something?
Yeah, you can speak about your experiences, so people take like seriously what you are saying.
Okay. Well, I've had like in security, you know, there is a lot of works you do of guarding somebody or going to some dangerous places and things like that. And here they teach you how to control the pressure. Even if here in Czech it's not a dangerous country, but the techniques that they teach are very, trust me, very with psychological pressure, but no harm. I mean, we've been like no injuries. This is well, you got like a little scratch or two, maybe, but not hurt. It's like no broken noses, elbows or something. It's just like bruises. So it's a really good system that you do not hurt yourself, you do not hurt others, and you protect your students all the time.
So, but now you just don't speak about the system, but also about training methods,
yeah.
right? Yeah, of course. Okay. How do you like Czech Republic so far?
Well, so far it's been great because well, I've been speaking with Peter like a year and a half, or then COVID hits and everything, and I was supposed to come like a year ago, but we've been in contact and doing some work in online and things. And Sorudo experience is not only to just come and they have you here in a building, training and resting, and they have, the first day I came, it was great because well, it's been awesome. Well, first day they just come and lock me here because I arrive at 2 o'clock in the morning or something, and in the next day I went to see some castles, to see in the forest like deers and boars. They took me to a sauna. Oh, like, there is nothing, I've never been in something like this compared. But believe me, the Sorudo instructors, Peter and the other Peter and the other Peter, are very nice, all of them. They treat you with a lot of respect. They teach you everything, like how those hard situations happen here, and most of all, I think the Sorudo experience it's very nice because it welcomes you. I feel very welcome here. So they are like very happy to drive me like places and show me things and history. And he's a very cult man. He shows me a lot of things in a castle and strategies with castles and arching. And it's very nice. It's really good experience being here, not just the training, but all. It makes you relax. We go swimming. It's awesome.
Maybe even more important thing. What is your goal with us? You want to become instructor of Sorudo in Mexico. Why do you need? People need self-defense in Mexico. And who are like your... is there someone who you want to teach Sorudo? We speak before with Daniel, and his goal is to teach Sorudo for soldiers and for women mostly.
Yes.
Do you have any specific goal?
Yes, of course. I think it's very important to, you said, learn self-defense. Why it's so important in Mexico? Well, it is very important to resolve this because my work also it's on prevention. How to avoid robbery while you're going outside of your home, what to do if someone comes inside your house, and if you have a gun or not, or how to prevent extortions or kidnapping. Self-defense is the key because it just happened. It's like you're distracted with your phone, something, and then some situation happened. And if you don't know how to handle it, you lose. You can lose your life so easy. So my target it's basically to develop more instructors because the Sorudo system, I believe it has to be implemented. It's my belief, of course, because it's really great in many things. You have to see it, you have to try it. So Sorudo is for everybody that wants to feel safe and act safe, because once you have these qualities, it's more difficult than a criminal choose you for a victim, because criminals, you know, they saw you and they saw, oh, okay, there is a victim, there is another victim. And if you act confident, not like overly confident, because it never works, you are really confident with you, and that is one of the most important crime prevention techniques, I believe.
For people in Europe, it's maybe hardly imaginable how much crime there is in Mexico. For example, do you have in your family or in your people around you, people you know, someone, do you know someone who is like victim of some crime?
Yes, my closest, I believe it's my sister. She wanted, she was walking out of her salon with the beautiful nails and everything, and some construction man came out, and he tried to grab her, but she remembered some techniques of distraction. He did it very good. Then she threw him into the floor. My sister is for a Mexican, she's very skinny, very skinny woman, and she threw a construction man, like those strong men. And she, after it, I believe she punched him, stepped in his face, and then she go back to the salon, and then she cried or something. But in the main moment, she solved the situation. And also, I believe this was the most hard. My same sister, she was into a parking place, to a mall with a parking place, and I told her a day before, if you ever go to this place, don't park in the covered parking. So she went there to the covered parking and everything. And like in the movie, she says like there was this white van, and then a door opened, and a guy came out like running and telling her, hey, what's your name? What are you doing? Like trying to confuse her and distract. So she show him like some elements, and he was a little shocked, and she break the plan, and she go back to the van, and then they just went. Mm-hmm. The strategy behind this is that when the criminals have a plan, it's good, but when you interrupt the plan, they don't feel safe because they have to improvise, and when they improvise they make mistakes, and when they make mistakes they feel really uncomfortable and they want to go. So it's not a guarantee, but the best technique I believe is to break the plan. So she did it very good, and that happened to my sister, and every day this happens. The problem with Mexico is people don't have a consciousness. It's like they are always in the phone, like complaining, explaining themselves how they feel in Facebook or something, but nobody does many things about how to manage your own personal security. So Sorudo is, believe me, is going to make you feel safe.
Is there now any like common criminality if somebody, for example, from Europe is going to visit Mexico, what to be careful about?
Oh, sure. Most of all, I recommend to any tourist from Europe or from anywhere, like try not to stay outside of touristic places, because many people make the mistake because they saw Narcos and some Netflix show or something, and like they know how to handle the business or something. So no, stay in the touristic places. Don't play yourself very good, because once you're outside, it's a little dangerous because many things can happen. So stay in. Try. Well, me myself, yeah, I'm lucky because I like beer. And a beer you can open and you can hear when it's closed good or not. So always try to drink like closed drinks. You open them, you ask to the waiter, and if he does it wrong, you say, no, I told you this. And then he comes back with a closed one, a real one. And mostly it's like that. Don't trust easy company, like you met like a beautiful girl like this and she tells you, oh, come with me to this nice hotel. It's too easy, so don't do it, because many people died in this to rob them. So it's dangerous. And also try always to have, don't dress. You may be like very blonde like Peter with beautiful eyes and green eyes and everything, but even if he looks like a tourist, he doesn't have to act like a tourist. You can, what you can do is to, how to say, if somebody asks you, okay, first time in Mexico, and you say, yeah. You say, no, fifth time, 5 times. If you're a girl, oh, I'm here with my boyfriend, I've been here like 7 times. Act like if you know the place. And it's better if you have a contact in Mexico always. And always all your belongings in front of you. It's very important.
Okay, it's perfect, thank you. Below this video you will find some next informations, how to contact Omar, how to train with Omar if you are in Mexico. We will be also preparing some online courses, so maybe you can train with me and Omar online. and we hope we will see you on some training. Do you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay, so thank you for watching and have a nice day.
Thank you.